Clock in.
Clock in. With E and S.
Wait.
Hey, y'all. There's something
E,
new, y'all. Okay, we're doing something new. I got a special guest. Y'all normally living trans. And I haven't been on here in a while. Let me get this gum out of my mouth. I can't talk with this gum on. Because y'all know when I get on here, when I go live, I go deep.
She's snapping.
I go deep.
But this ain't no snap thing.
And
we ain't snapping today.
This is something new that I'll be working on. We just had lunch. And we're going to start a podcast. It's going to be Clock In with E and S on the porch. You know, the scene is going to be on the porch. We're going to be sitting on the porch, and we're just going to be talking about, you know, viewpoints from all different standpoints. And the idea came to me last night, watching Fat Talk, you know, and not even that, watching different stuff with political stuff in the world with trans people and how trans people are, and I'm sitting there watching how people, you know, doing trans people and how women feel like, you know, trans people is, you know, just invading their space and stuff. And I'm like, you know, it's how ridiculous how some women perspective of trans women are just so horrible. So I say, what better idea to have me and my girlfriend, which is a biological woman,
Right.
born female,
Correct.
her views on trans people, or, you know, just people living in their truth.
And if you want to join the live, you can clock in and join the live with us if you want to. If you have any questions, you can ask questions in the comments below, or you can just clock in and join the live.
And we're gonna be hitting on a lot of today. This is gonna be our, you know, our first little thing. But when we come back to y'all, we're gonna come back to y'all good. But today, it just been on my spirit. Y'all know when I go live, I tell y'all when things hit my spirit, it hit my spirit. It hits my spirit. And it hit my spirit with that. So one thing, and she don't know what questions or what I want to talk about, because I wanted to keep it a surprise to her, because I want everybody to understand her viewpoints. And one thing about this bitch, she's going to tell you the truth. No matter what, she's going to tell you the truth. And the truth going to come real. So, here we go.
Let's go.
And I hope y'all can understand this, because it needs to be said, especially from the standpoint of a woman, a biological woman. Because a lot of the other biological women that coming out, y'all come off as an attack. And it comes off from a jealous standpoint, which some of you say, oh, we're not jealous. I'm not jealous of you. But the way you come about it, you are. You're very jealous. You're very jealous, you know. So one thing I want to start off with, I'm just going to come out the gate with it. Okay, Sonya, how do you feel going in a restroom with a trans woman?
I don't look at it neither here nor there, because it doesn't bother me, for the simple fact, if a trans woman perceives herself as a trans woman and not a man, then it really shouldn't matter, because a trans woman is not going to be peeping up under the sink or up under the toilet looking at you, peeping through the door. They literally going to go in and do the same thing you do. Piss, wash your hands, and get the fuck out. Trans women who are really trans honestly do not look at women, period. We do not interest them at all if they're truly a trans. So there's nothing that you have to worry about when they're in the restroom with you. It doesn't bother me at all. But some people it may bother, but to me it doesn't. But if it bothers you, you're free to clock in and make a comment and tell us what you think about it. But at the end of the day, if a person perceives themselves as a woman and wants to be acknowledged as a woman, I feel like it's okay to acknowledge them as a woman, because that's how they live their life. And we should not judge nobody on how they live their life at the end of the day. And some women do not like trans women, Simply because they might have a man that they interested in, but that man may not be interested in them because they're interested in that trans woman. And only because that man is not interested in you because you don't have what he wants. He wants a pocketbook. Well, he might not want no pocketbook. He wants a moose knuckle. So you cannot be mad at a trans woman because she gets a man that you want, because he doesn't want your pocketbook. He wants a moose knuckle. Nah, if you want to just flip the script and go get you a moose knuckle for that trans to have, then, you know, maybe that man will want you then. But other than that, you're not going to get no straight man that you feel like is straight because you think he's cute and he's handsome and you thinking that the trans lady is stopping you from getting the man. No, that's not the case. The case is they just didn't want you, period. Anyway, because you're not their cup of tea.
So you wouldn't feel no kind of way if say for instance we're out somewhere, we're at a club, and a guy come up and say, how you ladies doing? And you know,
let me hold you. Let me stop you. We've been in the club a whole lot of times. Trust me. And it's some man that I think maybe, okay, he's cute or whatever, but he don't look at me. He looks at Ebony. And I don't care because, you know, he prefer what he prefer. We've been in clubs and people say, let me buy you a drink. They ain't talking to me. They be talking to her. And they buy her a drink, which it doesn't bother me because I don't care. Why? Because she's my friend at the end of the day. And I don't look at stuff like that. It doesn't bother me whatsoever, period.
And that has happened.
Yeah, they
You're
buy her
that guy
drink.
in Enterprise.
In Enterprise, yep.
Set the drink
at the club. At Club Cisco's. At that.
And how do you feel about
Club
it?
Cisco's.
How did that make you feel as a woman?
Damn. I said, damn, Ebony getting that. I said, clock that too. Shit, fuck that. Because I don't care. I'm like, okay, my girl up one, she up one. Because I'm not a drinker anyway, so it really didn't bother me at all. But at the end of the day, that's what he liked. He preferred to buy her a drink, which was cool. I had to pay for my own, which I didn't care because I had my own coins. So I wasn't planning on nobody buying me a drink anyway. But he offered to buy her a drink. See, she didn't know who he was talking to. I didn't know who he was talking to.
We did.
So he physically addressed like her. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, let me buy you a drink. Get that. Clock that.
Because I thought it was for you. Because you remember the lady, when the lady brought it, she said, he bought you the drink over there. I said, okay, Sonya. And the lady was like, the bartender, she was like, no, he bought it for you. I'm like, for me? She said, yeah. He said it was for you. Oh, okay.
And she got her drink and get what I did. Paid for mine.
And I wasn't going to drink it.
And cheers to you.
I was not going to drink it. But she said, girl, drink that drink. That man bought you a drink. Drink that drink. Right. So that didn't make you feel any kind of way about you being a biological woman. And we're in a straight club. This is a straight club that we in. Correct. And this man came to me and brought me a drink and he didn't buy you a drink. Does that make you feel less of a woman?
Mm-mm. Because I'm a woman just like you're a woman. He perceives yourself as a woman. So I feel like I'm a woman too. I wasn't his cup of tea at the end of the day. You were. So therefore he asked to buy you a drink. He bought you a drink because you're his cup of tea. I ain't got no moose knuckle. I ain't got no moose knuckle. I got a pocketbook. Ain't no moose knuckle down here. I'm not moose knuckling a motherfucking thing. Okay? So at the end of the day, he like what he like. And that's Ebony.
So you don't
Even though he didn't do nothing else but buy her a drink, and that was it.
And that was it.
The courtesy of buying her a drink.
That was it.
He didn't come up to her and talk to her. Mm-hmm. He didn't ask her number or nothing like that. Mm-hmm. He just felt like she was a pretty ass woman and he wanted to buy her a drink.
And he did.
And I didn't see nothing wrong with that.
And he did. So you don't feel jealous or feel any kind of way because of a trans woman?
No, because I know I'm beautiful too. I know my girl is beautiful. I'm beautiful. So it really doesn't faze me at all. That's what any woman in this world, I don't care who she is. If you're beautiful and you're pretty, I give you props. I'm not a hater. I don't hate on nobody. Bitch, if you're pretty, you're pretty. If you look good, you look good. If your figure pretty, your figure pretty. Now I tell you, ooh, she got a fat ass. Ooh, that bitch pretty. That's me. I don't hate on nobody because I ain't got no reason to.
Now, and to another thing with my sister here, she dressed in front of me.
And do.
I don't see her no kind of way. She don't feel no kind of way. But you know, there's going to be some women out there that's going to have a problem. They're going to say this. They're going to say, oh, well, she did, so well, she just that. Or they're going to make it seem like that you're a type of way. Or you this and you that. Or you're delusional. How you going? What's what your response to these women going to think? You know, because some women are just...
First of all, I would give a damn what they think, for one, because I'm my own woman. Second of all, they can kiss my ass. Because at the end of the day, I'm friends with who's friends with me. It doesn't matter if you're a gay man, a trans man. It doesn't matter. You can be bisexual. It doesn't matter. I like who I like. And if you're friendly to me, then I'm friendly to you. So it really doesn't matter your gender, whatever gender you may be. As long as I'm not being mistreated, you're not going to mistreat me. And I'm very protective over her, even though she my big sister. But I'm very protective of her.
Yes.
Like, when you come for her, bitch, you coming for me, too. Straight up. Just like that. That's how me and Ebony is. I don't give a damn. Shit, I just went off on somebody. I do not play about this girl. At the end of the day, it's just like that.
So what advice will you give those type of women who feel a certain way about trans women and just feel like we're taking y'all space? They feel like we're actually taking y'all space, that we're taking over. We're taking, you know, things from y'all perspective of being a woman.
Again, a trans woman cannot take from a biological straight woman. For the simple fact that, again, if a man does not want you because you're a straight woman, that means he just don't want you. He likes a trans woman. He likes a man to dress up as a woman. Because, like I said, you don't have a moose knuckle. So what can you do for a man that wants a moose knuckle? Unless you're going to go out there and take to Dr. Miami or somebody, and tell them to cut your cool cat off and tell them to give you a moose knuckle. If you really want that man that bad, I'll go buy you a little Peters, or what do you want to do? You poke him up, what the fuck you want to do with it, suck on it, fuck him, whatever hell, how it go. But at the end of the day, you cannot make a man want you if he don't want you because you're not his cup of tea. But you should not prejudge or misjudge a person just because they are trans. Because everybody you might be straight, but again, sometimes you might want to lick on some coochie, or you want your coochie ate by a woman. Everybody have a fantasy of something, but at the end of the day, that's your choice. So it's her choice to be her. So let her be her without judging her, because at the end of the day, she's a woman, just like you're a woman. She might have thought like you was a man, wrong? You know what I'm saying? Born a man, but she acknowledged herself as a woman. So I respect her as a woman that she is. I don't call her he, him. It's always her, sis. And it's I never call her a man, period, once in my life.
I wish these people get out of the way. So how would you date a man that has dated a trans woman before?
First of all, I wouldn't think that straight man that dated a trans woman actually would tell a woman they dated a trans man, unless they're really, really upfront. Because some men do not want them people to know that they're on the DL. Some of them are outright, some of them are not. But most men that got a little Tinkerbell in them, they do not want people to know they got that little Tinkerbell in them. Because I know a couple of people got a little Tinkerbell in them, but they straight, you know, in the world. They straight to everybody in the world, but they got a little Tinkerbell. Because you might be dating one Tinkerbell now, you don't even fucking know it. Because I met some people like, damn, I didn't know he was like, I'm like, what the fuck? I'd be like, sis, what the fuck? But yeah, it's something out there that's got a little bell, ding ding ding.
And you wouldn't have a problem with a man choosing a trans woman or choosing to be?
I would not have a problem with no trans man being with a straight man, or if a straight man choose a trans woman, I would have no problem with it whatsoever, because a man likes what he likes. Like I said, he might not want no cool cat. He want a moose knuckle. So like I said, I cannot give no man no moose knuckle, because I ain't got no moose knuckle. And some of them prefer maybe a little head or whatever, but they don't want it from a woman. They look at it like shit. At the end of the day, a man know how he want his thing sucked on, so he gonna get a trans to suck on that thing. Because that trans know how to suck that thing. Cause see, a man, and he know he want his thing sucked on. So He wanted to put on that goddamn moose knuckle because the woman ain't gonna do it right. But the tree ain't gonna suck the motherfucking head out that motherfucker. But it's just, I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day.
Do you think every man has thought about being with a trans woman?
I think that men, sometimes they see trans women, but they really don't know if they trans or not. But that's when they be like, ooh, she pretty, ooh, she sexy. And they might try to talk to that woman, but then they find out she's trans, they be like kind of skeptical about it. But at the end of the day, they still be interested, whether you know it or not. They still interested, even though they know the lady's trans, they just don't want nobody else to know they're interested. That's how that goes. Because some people you can tell they're trans. Some of them you really can't. But at the end of the day, if a man chooses to talk to a trans woman and she tell them that she's trans and they know, then if that's what he want to do, then he going to do it anyway at the end of the day. Whether he's straight, bi, or whatever. Maybe he tried. Maybe he want to try something once. Shit. Try something once in a lifetime. So, hey, Mika.
Mika, we're about to pass Sunnyland, Mika.
We finna go put our boots on the ground.
Where you at, Mika? You say you I don't see the message on where. You
Mika.
text me.
We finna go put our boots on the ground. We going to the what is it?
Where you at? You moving slow. You moving slow, Mika.
Yeah, girl, get the other waters out your hand. Come on now. Talk a little bit.
It's probably over here. We're by the Sunnyland, because every time you get by Sunnyland, connection be so it's gonna start spinning after a while. I don't know why it do that. Why it goes through that motion. But anywho, guys, okay. Where y'all going? We going to Milan. Why? What's up? What you doing? You got drinks over there? You got alcohol roaming over through there, honey? I wanted you to be in this live with me. Hey, Vic. I wanted you to be in this live with me because I wanted your viewpoint too. I wanted Jarvis too, but I don't know what Jarvis said. But with that being said, you know, I just wanted to put a little of that out there so, you know, some biological women can see. Don't hear you. I don't. You can't hear us? Who is that? Clever Rain. Who is Clever Rain?
Clover Bird.
So y'all can't hear us?
Who said we can't hear us? I can hear us.
Mika said that.
He said, I'm coming by. You going home?
Yeah, you coming by my house?
Okay, Mika, we're going to call you in a minute. Okay, we're going to end this episode of Clock In with ENS.
She said they can't hear.
If you couldn't hear us, oh fucking well, I don't know the fuck this is, baby. But anyway,
we can't. Oh, we can't not. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, anywho, yeah, I wanted to just, you know, put that point out there from a biological female's for her perspective of some women saying that they're not safe from trans people. Why you're not safe? I don't want no woman. I don't want no parts of no woman. I don't go in no bathroom looking up under no stall trying to look at you hoes hoo-ha. I don't care nothing about you stinking pussy ass hoes. I really don't be one to go in there because half of them, it be so stinking in there.
She don't care, you know, you ain't got no moose.
I don't want that, baby. I don't want that. I do not want no signs, no parts of no woman. Period.
If you ain't got no moose knuckles, you don't want it.
I don't want it.
No moose
now,
knuckles.
let's go on to the dating
Girl, we don't want to talk about everything at one time.
We're going to briefly give you a little briefing.
We don't want to talk about everything at one time. Now, that we ain't going to give them nothing to talk about later.
Oh, we can,
when they clock in.
It's a lot when we clock in, oh, baby. Y'all got to stay tuned. Stay tuned. It's coming. We're going to have it's going to be on the porch with ENS. Clocking in.
Clocking in.
We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff because it's like...
And if you feel like you want to debate about it, you are free to join our live and clock in and join our live. Just hit the button that you want to join in. We will let you join in. Clock in if you got opinions. You can always put your comments in there. We'll always acknowledge your comments or whatever you got to say.
Now, disrespectful, we're not going to be tolerating the disrespect. We're not. No, you're just going to be blunt and be gone. Everybody's entitled to opinion. Everybody's opinion can be heard. It's only opinion. And one thing I need to clear up, we're not here to bash nobody. We're not here to talk about nobody, to go against nobody. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. But it's like some of y'all opinion, it just don't make sense. How is it not safe for you as a woman because I'm trans? I don't understand. Because I go into the women's restroom to go use the bathroom, not to go in there to see no fucking woman. I don't want to see that. That shit gonna make me throw up. I don't want to see that. Now, if y'all want us to go in the men's bathroom, I go in there, and I'm sure the men will be glad for us to come in there. And it's your husband and your boyfriends in there. Then you're going to get mad at that, too. Or why she in there with that, in there with my... No, but that's what y'all want us to do. Y'all want us to go in that bathroom. And, oh, yeah, I go in there. But I ain't going to lie. I'm going to be looking because I looks. When I see a man, the first thing I look at that man, I'm going right for his dick. I'm looking right for that print. I'm looking for a print.
She's going for the moose nose.
I'm going for that print. So if I walk in that man's bathroom, I'm going to use the bathroom, but I'm going to be peeping over there in that little stall. I'm going to look. What you working with? And he going to look too, because he going to be wondering what the hell I'm doing in that bathroom. Oh, this is where they want us to come. And bitch, if you pretty and interest, it's going to be some going down up in the, which... Truth be told, it already be some going down in the men's bathroom, in the men's locker room.
And see, then, if you want the trans to go in the men's bathroom, and then if your man is in there, and then you wonder where your man going on late on that night, he with that trans. Watch yourself. Let her keep going in the women's bathroom.
I ain't gonna put up. Now, the only thing that I'm against with the bathroom thing, where society has misconcepted and misconstrued about trans going in the bathroom. Now, if you looking like Uncle Joe, Billy Joe Bob, Vian Rhines from Holiday Hard, and you just woke up, you just swung off back of a garbage truck with a big gut, and you done threw your wife's dress on, and you talking about you a woman and going in the bathroom, I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that. I do.
But it's actually no difference than a woman who has changed herself into a man, and she goes into a man bathroom, but she actually has a pocketbook.
Look like a man.
But she look like a man.
Look like a man.
But you don't know she's a woman. She's just in the men's bathroom with a moose knuckle.
Yeah.
You think she got a moose knuckle, but she got a pocketbook.
But you know what, sis?
So it's really no different.
They really don't say too much about lesbian women. They don't have problems with that too much.
Because some lesbian women actually look like damn men.
They do. They're trans. That's what you call a trans man.
So you wouldn't know when the trans man goes in the...
And if one of the trans men go into a woman's bathroom, they're gonna be like, oh my God, there's a man in there. Because I have trans men friends. Oh my God, they look like they mama shit them out as a motherfucking man. Facial hair, muscles, no titties, built fine as fuck. You would never know, just like trans women. But I don't understand. My thing is, I don't understand why you women feel some type of way. It's like half of the men that you should be afraid of is the men that's in your family. It's not gay men. It's not trans women. It's the men that your uncles, your cousins, your brothers, them the one raping you hoes. Them the one taking advantage of y'all. They weren't doing things to y'all that's inappropriate. We're not doing nothing. I don't want no parts of no woman. I don't want no woman. I don't want nothing to do with no hoo-ha. No, baby. I done had a trans man trying to talk to me. You're handsome, very handsome. He fine as fuck. But at the end of the day, he got that hoo-ha. And I can't get into that hoo-ha. I can't get into it. I need me a man. I need some wood. I need something strong and just strong, girl. I need that.
She wants a moose knuckle.
A wood.
No moose knuckle.
Honey.
She doesn't
Let
want
it say. You better. I don't want that. And gay men too. Don't no gay man